crossover boxing event ever. Live on the Zone pay-per-view, October 14th. Sign up at dazn.com.
This is Oscar Bevis for IFL TV. Delighted to be joined by Hannah Rankin. Hannah, good to see you. How's things?
Yeah, really good, thank you. Going to be busy today, so happy days.
Yeah, wicked. I last saw you at the, was it Joyce Zhang? Yeah, Joyce Zhang too. So it wasn't that long ago, but I can't remember when you last spoke to IFL. How have you been keeping though for the last few months?
No, I'm really good, thanks. There's been a big, exciting fight in the pipeline, and obviously I've been itching to talk about things, but finally it's all been announced, and very pleased to be also signed with Queensbury, which is very exciting too. So yeah, lots of exciting things happened.
Yeah, I was going to say, I talk to a lot of fighters, and when they say things are in the pipeline, or they do an interview and you ask them about something and they're kind of keeping a bit coy because they don't want to say it, you must just be kind of been bubbling to let all of this out.
Absolutely, obviously I've been buzzing to talk about a WBC world title. It's been something that I've been itching to tell everybody because it's finally my shot at that belt. It's a belt I've always wanted ever since I won the WBC silver earlier on in my career. Promised myself I was going to turn it gold and get the world title. So now is my chance. So yeah, I've been itching to tell everyone about that.
On signing with Queensbury, was it a simple option for you?
Yeah, it's a fantastic offer that came from Queensbury, one that I really couldn't turn down. And, it's an exciting move going forward for me at this stage in my career. A fantastic platform on TNT Sports as well. So, yeah, there's loads of great opportunities for me, and it's great to be working with them.
And there's not many female fighters on TNT. Obviously, they've got Raven Chapman kind of coming up to fight at the level which obviously you fought at many a time. So I guess leading the light now for the female fighters on TNT.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic to join Raven. She's been doing great things on this channel. So, it's great to be joined here. Someone said Queens of Queensbury. So, that's always really nice to have that moniker. It's great to see more women getting involved with Queensbury Promotions. And I hope to see more following in our footsteps.
So talk to me about the fight with Emma. For the WBC strap, like you said, one of the most iconic belts in the whole of the sport. But what can we expect in the ring, stylistically, between you two?
So this is a great matchup. It's one that we've actually talked about having multiple times before. This fight was talked about actually as far back as before the pandemic. So, finally we're getting in the ring.
That feels like ages ago now.
It does feel like forever, yeah. So, finally we're getting this fight on. She's a southpaw. I'm obviously orthodox. So expect quite... we're both quite aggressive style fighters. So I think it's going to be an exciting fight for people to watch. There's going to be, fireworks, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, southpaw always means one thing, awkward. Someone who stands the wrong way, never ideal, I guess. But you're an experienced fighter, you're not new to this game. I can imagine fighting southpaws before, sparring southpaws before. That perhaps doesn't come as too much of a worry when you've had as many fights as you've had.
No, of course not. And, I've been working with some of the top southpaws in this country at the moment. Obviously, Lauren Price, Caroline Dubois, both two top-level female fighters here in the UK. So I can't ask for better sparring than that. So, I'm really excited about this one. I'm looking forward to putting on the show.
Yeah, wicked. And I suppose winning a title on such a big night as well. The Magnificent seven title fights, which you don't really get now on boxing cards at all. Winning it on such a big night would probably make it that even bit sweeter.
Absolutely, and at the Manchester Arena. I've been at the Manchester Arena to watch loads of fights. I've even done some commentary there, but now it's my turn to get between the ropes. So, it's going to be an exciting night. I'm also sharing the card with my Scottish stablemate, Nathaniel Collins as well. So that's really cool. The last time we fought together was at the Hydro, and we both had a great win there as well. So, it's great to be joining him especially after his massively explosive performance down at York Hall. So, yeah, exciting.
It's a wicked card, and we can't wait to see you, fingers crossed, lift that world title for us. Just moving on, I want to talk about the weekend and Terri Harper's fight with Cecilia. How did you think that fight went? What was your scoring as the bell come to a close, and did it play out as you expected?
I actually had Cecilia win that fight for me. I thought, I don't think Terri performed very well in the fight, and she wasn't really on her A game, I don't think. And also Cecilia, she rolled back the years a little bit. She's a bit older these days, but she stuck to her game plan and pushed forward. So for me, I actually had her winning that. I don't think it was a robbery. I don't think it was an upset. So for them to get a draw, I can see it, but it wasn't that great a fight. I don't think it was that exciting to watch.
It was good to see Cecilia, I guess, like you said, roll back the years, because she's still a massive name. She'll always be a massive name, and perhaps there was an element of I guess, fighting a massive name and presuming, or many people thinking that they might get a washed out fighter in Cecilia.
Absolutely, and you can't. I think people were doubting her because of her age, and that's understandable. You know, she's quite a bit older these days, but she was the former undisputed welterweight champion of the world for a very long time, and for a very good reason. She's a fantastic fighter, very skillful. So, you know, I think people underestimated her, and I think she wanted to go out there and showcase her boxing ability and really showcase what she's all about.
And maybe you fight the winner once they fight again.
Yeah, if they fight again, you know, that'll be interesting to see.
Do you expect them to?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a rematch. I'm not sure. Like, they've talked about potentially doing it in Norway. That's what Cecilia was saying. So if there's a rematch, yeah, of course. You know, once I become WBC world champion, that's a potential fight for me. But, you know, we'll see if they have a rematch at all or not.